This one here, man, I'm going to be talking to y'all about some common rules inside a prison that you should follow in order to make it to where your bid experience isn't that traumatizing. All right? Your ass don't follow certain rules, you can find yourself in worse situations. In all reality, you know, it's certain things that should just been locked in your mind from the get-go. So sit back and enjoy this video and let's get into it. I'm the best, finna be this way till I EOS. Take it how you want, nigga, yeah, I'm a pro. Fuck around and bust your lot while you're at Vizzo. I hate to be this way, but I live for the moment. Waking up every day, show me an opponent. Shanks on deck, hitting bitch with locks. So much pool, I can even start you from the box. You don't wanna pay rent, got me bent. Got lax on deck, your money was well spent. Vultures on the prowl, so don't try testing. Step 2, cause violent first steps, finessing. You a hold down man, suitcase this. My cell phone, I'm a charger, don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted. What's up, y'all? You already know, man. KFROG TV back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about some common rules that you should follow inside a prison. Now, this ain't one of those things to where like, oh, you better do it or else. But it's kind of like a strategy that you can lock in your mind. And if you follow along and you do these certain little things, you can find yourself out of harm's way a lot more. And it's things to where people should already know. You know, it should already be programmed in you. You know, to where you know just to follow these certain things. Now, the things that I'm going to be throwing out there in this video aren't in this specific order that I'm going to be throwing it out there. I don't have nothing written down or anything, so I'm just going off the top of my head of certain things that I do know for a fact that if you obey by them and you do these little tactics, you will find yourself out of a lot more trouble than you're already going to get in whether you do these things or not. All right? Okay, so let's get into it. One thing that I will say, when it comes to prison, respect goes a long way, okay? You're not going to just be handed it. You know, you're going to have to earn your respect, no matter what institution you go to, all right? Now, one thing that is very, very disrespectful, and was one of these rules that you do not want to make sure you slip up and end up breaking, is looking into somebody's cell, all right? When you walk by and you're going to your cell, or you're going to the phone, or you're going to the open bay bathroom, or wherever it is, you do not want to look in somebody's cell, all right? Same thing if you're in the open bay, you don't want to look in somebody's cut. The cut is the area in between the bunk beds, okay? One person's front door is the bunk next to them's back door. Their front door is on the other side, all right? It is very disrespectful, and some people take it real serious, and it can turn into a bloody situation. People could try to stab you and end your life just because you didn't keep your eyes where they belong. I know it's harder, you know, to not do it than it is to do it, because sometimes, you know, your mind's just wandering and you're not specifically looking in there. You get what I'm saying? Perfect example, when you're inside of a two-man cell, if you're on the top wing, you know, instead of the bottom wing, if you're on top tier, in T-building dorms, normally there's a stairway that goes up to where when you go up the stairs, it curves, and then once you come up the stairs, there's a cell straight ahead. And as you're walking up them stairs, you could be in la la land, not paying attention, and when you make that little cut, you can't help that when you cut to look straight ahead, and that is somebody's cell. You get what I'm saying? Them people in them cells might not look at it disrespectful, but a lot of chances it still can be taken as disrespectful. You see, and I will say that I've seen a lot of people get put into physical altercations just by glancing. If you're walking and you go like that and look in someone's cell as you're walking by, first thing they're going to think is, what the hell is he looking in here for? Nothing in this room belongs to him. What is he peeping? What is he trying to see? What is he plotting? What's going on? You see? So that right there is one thing you want to always make sure you do. It's a rule. Lock it in your head. Do not look in people's cells, and do not look in the people's cuts in open bay dorms. All right? That right there will keep you out of things, all right? Another thing, when it comes to following rules in prison, is common sense. You should already know this one. Mind your business. That's it. Mind your business is a major role, a major thing that you need to do and follow. If something's going down, mind your business. If you hear about something, mind your business. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times there could be one person that fucks up that's got to be dealt with by one other person. So that's two people. And next thing you know, it goes from these two people that got beef to like 6 other individuals, you know, going down with them, getting put in confinement, couple get stabbed, couple get beat up with locks, all because 4 others couldn't mind their business. You see, everybody wants to make it about them or go to, you know, put themselves in the situation. That shit right there has nothing to do with you. It don't matter. You should just be minding your business in total about the whole situation. Do not be one of these people that find yourself physically hurt and permanently scarred all because you didn't want to mind your business, okay? That right there goes a long ways. You see, you could be in confinement, out of sight, out of mind from the compound, and you could still be in some business that has nothing to do with you. You could be sending kites from one person's cell to another, or be on the door sign languaging people, talking and shit about somebody else or somebody else's situation. That is not minding your business. You see, a lot of people, no matter where they go, they're talking about what happened to someone else, what somebody else did. You feel me? What's going to happen to somebody? You know, stuff like that. You need to learn to mind your business. You mind your business. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't let it get your attention. You mind your business and you will find yourself out of harm's way a little less and less each time, just because you didn't care about the situation, okay? Another thing, common sense. Another major prison rule is don't tell. Don't be a snitch. Do not put kites on people. Do not be in the police face 24/7 trying to be friendly with the cops, because then people are going to think you're police. You understand? You cannot be sitting over there hanging out with the cops, talking to the correctional officers, even though they're cool as hell. You know, some of them just got the job just to pay their bills. You know, yeah, you can say certain things here and there and keep it moving, but do not be someone that's in the police face 24/7. You see what I'm saying? And being in the police face 24/7 is going to make you look like you were snitching. You see, it's going to make it look like you were telling. So don't snitch and being in the police face are both rules. Both of those. You do not want to be considered a rat, okay? You do not want to be looked upon as a rat. If something goes down in the dorm, if they do a shakedown out of nowhere, you know, and they don't know what tipped the guards off, what made them come raid the dorm, first thing that might cross their mind is, well, such and such over there was over there talking to that officer for a while. He's always in that officer's face, the same one that came and flipped the dorm. You know, maybe he's the one that's telling them, and that shit can lead to stuff. You can get cut. You can get hurt. You can lose your life. You can take that helicopter ride and be airlifted off the compound just from being in the cop's face like that. You get what I'm saying? And the way it goes down is 9 times out of 10, once you're labeled a snitch or you're labeled someone that talks to the correctional officers, your bid, the problems will follow you. It's not like it'll just be here is where you get dealt with. The next institution you go to, word travels. You see what I'm saying? You're a convict. You're on the inmate side when you're in prison. You understand? The guards are not. So, your best bet is to stick to your side. You understand? Stick to the people that are in there for breaking the rules, just like you are. The people that are falsely accused or did some type of crime that landed inside of prison. You know, best bet, stick to the uniform color you're wearing rather than the ones that are telling you what to do. Because you will be labeled a snitch if you are in these police face 24/7. If you decide to try to be friends with these officers, or if you do tell on someone directly, you will be dealt with.
A lot of inmates like to drop kites on inmates. They try to secretly write a note and then go drop it in the mailbox where all the outgoing mail goes. So that way when they go through the mail, you know, up there in the mail room before they send it out of the institution, there's a note in there and they'll look at it and they'll read it. It's kind of like trying to secretly snitch. You feel me? I've seen people get caught going to the mailbox with a kite on them because people already looked at them like they were a snitch, so they keep an eye on them. So anytime they go near the mailbox, people will run over there, what you got going? And then they'll and get caught with a kite red-handed. You see what I'm saying? That is something that you want to do, you know, to not, you know, put yourself in a category, is to stay away from snitches and do not snitch or do not hang out with correctional officers. All right? Another thing. This one right here is a major, major, major thing, and a lot of people mess up with this, all right? And it's common sense. Pay your debts. If you owe somebody money, if you decided to gamble, if you decided to borrow, if you decided to trade, if you decided to pay somebody something, whatever it is, pay your debts, all right? Because a lot of people get hurt by not paying up. You will get yourself in so many situations, and it'll be over the littlest shit. It could be over the littlest things. I'm talking about over a fucking 50-cent soup. You know, something so small can lead to something so major. You know what I'm saying? And it's more of the principle. It's more of the fact that you're trying someone. Whether you're trying them because you think you can whoop them, or you're trying them because you think you're better than them, or you're trying them because you think they're a dummy. Whatever it is, you never know what's going on in the other person's mind that's not willing to let that shit slide. And you don't know how far they are going to take it. You see what I'm saying? So if you find yourself in the hole, or if you find yourself owing any type of thing, pay your debt. In all reality, my opinion, I'll give it to you straight up. You shouldn't be in debt at all. You should never even get to that point. You should never even get to where you owe anybody shit. You should, if you want to trade, if you want to swap, if you want to, you know, pay somebody to do something, or you want to bet, you want to gamble, you should only do that if you have what you need to cover that tab. Right then and there. Just so it's like, okay, bang, bang, boom, boom. There you go. Done with it. No problems. Don't be one of these people, man, that fall and get themselves deeper and deeper in the hole. Because you got people that will borrow and then go borrow off someone else to pay them back, and then borrow that person to pay them back, and be on. And before you know it, after a while, you run out of places to go because people are tired of waiting. You see? And not everybody has just as much patience as the last person did. You feel me? So, in all reality, one of the major rules, pay your debt if you get in debt. Straight up. No matter what it is, you better put their money first. Because a lot of people don't want to hear them excuses. Oh, my family ain't dropped the money, man. They said they were going to, or no, I'm going to have it for you in 3 days, or no, or this and that. I got to go over here. People are not going to let that shit slide. You understand? There's a lot of things going on inside of people's minds. You feel me? That make it to where it's like, damn, this person ain't paying me. He must think I'm soft. He must think I'm stupid. He must think he's getting over on me. You see? Like shit like that, man, leads to bad situations, okay? So that is definitely another common rule inside of prison, man. Do not go in debt. And if you do go in debt, pay your debt, okay? That's the easiest way that I can pinpoint it, all right? Another rule. I see this right here happen over and over so many times. Don't gossip. Do not be one of the people that gossip, okay? That leads back into minding your business, okay? But minding your business and gossiping are two different things, so they may both sound similar, but two different things, all right? With minding your business, somebody can get stabbed, fall on the ground bleeding. You keep it moving, man. Don't try to save that person's life, because if them people meant to sacrifice him and you just saved him, now you're a target. Mind your business, keep it moving. Gossiping, you know what that is. If somebody comes and tells you something, don't go run and tell him what he said. Or go and then go tell him what he said back about what he said. Because if them two come head on and decide to have, you know, a conversation, first thing they're going to say is, well, damn, I only said this because you said, well, I only said that because you said, well, such and such told me you said, oh, well, that's crazy because he told me you said, so I said, and then it all turns on you. I've seen so many people get flipped all because they would like to gossip. That shit is for hoes, to be real with you. A lot of places I've been locked up, especially in county jails. In jails, it's like a soap opera. Like The Bold and the Beautiful. I swear on everything. There's so much gossiping going on. People are running around. He said, she said. He's telling him. He can't wait to tell him. He's telling him what he said, what he's doing. That gossiping shit, when you go to prison, it doesn't fly. It doesn't get away that much. Eventually, it will catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like, it will eventually make it to where you get the shit end of the stick out of this, okay? And these are just common rules that you should already know. These are things that you should just go in there with and just use to where you know it's common sense. It isn't nothing you have to write down. These are tactics that you should be using in your mind that you should already know in order to be thorough and be 100 and, you know, to be real with reality. You should already know these things. You see what I'm saying? And I swear, man, gossiping is up there. Like I'm talking about a lot of people gossip inside of prison and inside of jails. But more people get away with it in jail than they do in prison. But a lot of people in a lot of situations come from gossiping. You see what I'm saying? Another one. This one right here is a very, very important one. Okay? I'm not going to make this video that long, so I'll make this the last common prison rule. Alright, this one right here is very, very important, and I wanted to save this one for the last one. Alright, if you don't care about all the ones prior to this, make sure you care about this specific one right here. Okay, never, ever, ever pull a knife out or threaten somebody with a knife if you are not going to use it. Alright, that's one thing that you need to know. Don't think you can just scare someone. Don't think you could just threaten somebody. Okay? You pull a knife out or you even open that door and put that invitation out there about knives to somebody, you better make sure you are down to use it. Okay? Don't ever put yourself in a situation that you are not ready for. I've seen a lot of people pump fake. I've seen a lot of people talk that talk, but when it came down to it, they wasn't ready to walk that walk, and they got dealt with. I've seen so many people get in arguments with people, oh, so what you saying then? And put their hand down on their side like they are clutching a knife, when really they ain't even got a knife. Or if they do got a knife, that clutching is an invitation to the other party as far as like, okay, you want to clutch knives? So it's past these now. You see? And then that person go get their knife, come back and stab the shit out of that individual. You feel me? So it is a very, very important rule. Don't ever threaten nobody with a knife if you aren't going to use yours or if you don't have one. You understand? You cannot be pump faking like that at all because you can get killed like that. Literally. I know a lot of situations can lead to certain things. You feel me? Even if it has nothing to do with a knife, you can get in an altercation and somebody can harm you and it can lead to you flatlining. But when it comes to a knife situation, threatening someone with a knife, acting like you got a knife or acting like you're going to go get a knife or even talking that knife play at all and you not coming through with it, it jumps into another level to where that person, their instincts kick in to where it's a kill or be killed tactic. You see what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, it is more dangerous to act like you were going to stab somebody and not do it. You get what I'm saying? Than it is to want people to come just do it. You feel what I'm saying? There's so many people that stab people. There's so many people that harm people, cut people, okay? There isn't that many people that pump fake. And the reason for that is because people know you pump faking will get you killed quicker than any other type of situation. So it isn't like everywhere you go, there's going to be people pump faking like, yeah, there's a lot of people to get away with it. No, there's not that many people pump faking because they know what is the odds that this dude's not going to come kill me for pump faking. So that is the major rule that I want people to remember, okay? If you ask through all the other ones out there and you're like, yeah, that's typical, that's common knowledge, remember this one. Do not talk that talk if you ain't gonna walk that walk. You feel me? And do not grab a knife. Do not clutch your knife. Do not threaten somebody with your knife. Do not even open the door to knife fighting or anything like that if you aren't really going to use it. Straight up. It isn't like the streets where you can scare someone off. It doesn't work like that inside a prison. That person is going to think you threaten their life. That next time they see each other, you might be trying to get them. So they're going to come get you. You understand? It isn't like they're going to let you clutch and pull a knife out on them and they're going to just stay away from you and live happily ever after and the rest of their bid. It don't work like that. It's going to be going through their mind that you were trying to kill them these next couple days. They may die. Just because you wanted to just scare them off by clutching your knife or acting like you got it. It's going to be going through their mind that you're trying to come get them now in these next couple days, even though you didn't do it right then and there. Even if you're just trying to scare them off. So it's going to push them to get in that mindset of kill or be killed. I'm telling you. I've seen that shit happen a few times. But at the same time, you shouldn't be clutching, talking that knife fight if you aren't going to stab. Because shit's going to get brought right there to where you are literally in a situation to where you are going to have to stab. If you talk like you will cut and physically and hurt somebody like that, that shit is going to get brought front and center. And someone's going to make you have to do that as they're trying to stab you now. You feel me? So that's the main rule that I want everybody to remember. All right? Out of all the other ones. You know, but all of them are good to just remember and keep in your mind. You know what I'm saying? But this last one is the main one. That one there is one that I knew I was going to share with y'all at the end. All the other ones, I just went with the flow throughout the video. Because there's so many common things that you shouldn't be doing in the first place. And by you not doing those, make it to where you fall under the line of doing the rules of the prison line. See what I'm saying? But anyways, hey, I'm just the one that gives y'all the game. I drop it how it is. I want people to learn from these videos. You know what I'm saying? So I try to drop that real spill with y'all as much as I can and give y'all the game and let y'all know what it's truly like inside a prison. So even if my videos don't help everybody watching, I don't care if they help just a handful. At the same time, these are things that will make it to where your prison bit experience can be a whole lot better. And if you're somebody that don't even live that prison life, and somebody that don't even go to jail, somebody that don't even, you know, think they'll ever land behind that wall, these videos right here are just the input of the insight of what somebody you may know went through. Or somebody you may know that's on the inside, what they're possibly going through right now and what can make their bid a whole lot easier. You get what I'm saying? That's why I come on here and I drop these real spill. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all pay attention, man, to these simple little common prison rules. And I tell you what, you'll stay out of harm's way a whole lot more. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to wrap this video on up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I always say, I'm going to keep on dropping these videos for y'all. Y'all already know how we do it. Ain't nothing but the real over here. I don't care who don't like me. That shit don't make me, you know, stress. I don't give a damn. I don't lose sleep at night. None of that shit. You feel me? I'm going to come over here with the same smile, letting everybody know I am my team and do the same shit that I always do. You feel me? But like I always say, man, make sure you keep them rats, squares, clowns, chomos, pedos, gunners, wannabe honor boys, clout chasers, lying ass, lame ass, fake ass, lying prison genre YouTubers, green bean ass people. Keep them out your circle, man. And thanks for watching this real spill, because I'm the only one that keeping that shit thorough. Till next time, this the one and only, I am my team, Frog.
I'm a criminal, I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though.
I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though. Cause I'm a criminal, yeah, I'm a criminal.